And confirming you're aware of the possible active shooter at North Park Elementary, 5378 North H.
It was mid-morning when 53-year-old Karen Smith was teaching her special needs class of 1st through 4th graders. Her estranged husband, Cedric Anderson, entered the classroom as a visitor and started shooting.
1 Charlie 3.
Start medical aid. We got 3 down.
Yeah, a guy comes mad at his wife, come up to the cool shooting, and you accidentally hit some kids. That don't make no sense to me. At first, it was terrifying because they said 1st graders. We got 1st graders over there, so it was absolutely terrifying for us. So we was about to, we was going over there and look for the guy. How I heard about it was the police scanner, because I live right here and I just heard the helicopters and sirens. I turned on the police scanner, it said shooting at North Park, and I come outside and I see all this craziness.
My partner's carrying one out to the front, okay? We believe we have the shooter down inside.
That's that our situation here is a murder-suicide with our suspect down.
The teacher, Smith, died in the gunfire. 2 children were hit, a 9-year-old who survived, and 8-year-old Jonathan Martinez, who died at the hospital later.
Praying that it's not my kids, that it's not in their classroom. I started thinking, because I went online and I Googled what was going on and it said there was a teacher dead. So then I started thinking, did my kids sit next to the teacher's desk?
The parents of nearly 500 other kids had to wait to find out if their children were okay. They waited for hours. Some, they fear, may never be the same.
I was scared out of my mind. Yeah, I started calling the school and their phone wasn't working, and then I called the police department and their phones they weren't picking up the phone. Then I sat over here for 5 hours, and so just waiting to see my son and see how he's doing.
I don't know if it was in their classroom or if they saw or heard anything, because I imagine even just hearing the gunshot would scare them to death. And they're not going to get that sound out of their head. I know that. Everything is going through my mind, and just hoping that if it is, 1, that it's not my kids, and 2, that they didn't see it, because that is just as bad.
I'm still waiting to talk to him more, so he seems like he's handling it okay. I was so happy to have him in my arms.
And again, until you actually get to wrap your arms around your kids, you don't know anything, and until you actually feel them, you get that relief.